I think there's 3 ways that you can proactively, intentional right now go and build your network, okay? We're going to call them, 3 strategies. Close contact networking, casual contact networking, and building your own board, okay? We're going to put them into those 3 categories. So close contact networking is people that you meet with very, very regularly, highly structured, and works incredibly well. So an example of that would be BNI. If you go to bni.com.au for Australia, .co.nz for whatever, New Zealand, .com for the US, wherever you are, if you have a bit of a look around, you will see that there's a BNI probably somewhere around you. Not everywhere. If you're in regional Australia, unfortunately, they're not always in your area. But BNI, is a massive organization, been going, 40 years or something, 30 years or something like that. And what I like so much about BNI is the structure. It basically forces people to step up and bring referrals to the table, and there'll be people that help you, and you'll be able to help some other people, and collectively you'll be able to build your network that way. What I love about it is, you'll walk into a room with 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 business people all want to build their business, 1 per category, so you're never competing, and you just get to go in there and basically have a running start with that network. So I'm a big fan of that kind of close contact networking. Casual contact network, I don't know another example that's that highly organized. Casual contact networking, there's a few more of. Obviously, like a chamber of commerce. If there's a chamber of commerce in your area, they usually do like a monthly breakfast or a monthly drinks at night or something like that. Less structured, less expectation, but you can go to that, you go to those events and you meet people and you ask God for a divine appointment and you walk up to somebody and then you wonder what God was doing. Or maybe you meet somebody who's great and you can say, hey, listen, you're not trying to sell anything in a networking event. You're trying to say, hey, listen, let's catch up next week, or let's have lunch, or I'm in town, let's, whatever. So casual contact network, something like the Chamber of Commerce. I know Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International was quite good at that, although that wasn't its focus. There may not be one of those in your area either. There's only a few of those around the country these days. Here's another little teaser for you of an example of casual contact networking. Have you heard about this brand new group called the Kingdom Business Network? Well, you probably haven't, but you have now. Wasn't even part of our plan to talk about this today, but here we are. So if you want to find out a little bit more about that, you can go to kingdombusiness.com.au/network, and I won't say any more because we're trying to be on the down low on that one for about another week. Or, so that, there's a few options there, or you can actually set up your own networking group and basically build a board around you. You can go and find, 10, 12 businesses that are complementary to yours, that are non-competing, and sit down with them every fortnight, every week, every month. You get to choose, and you could have, like if you were an accountant, you could sit down with a lawyer and a financial planner and a bookkeeper and a business coach and whatever, and you could get together and you could say, this is a closed group. We don't invite anybody, but we expect to help build each other's businesses. And you go around the room and you say, bookkeeper, what do you need? Well, I need to meet, the CFO of Bunnings. And then around the table, everyone goes, right, who do we know? Well, I know the CFO, or I don't know the CFO, but I know the COO, and I'll put you in touch. And you could actually build your own little power team, and you could create a small group that's highly accountable to helping each other build their businesses. You don't have to pay $2,000 a year to be a member of BNI. You don't have to pay $49 a year to be a member of Kingdom Business Network. You could literally just do this in your own way. I am a big fan that you would take your time and go and build your network. You can't rush this. It takes time. It builds relationship. But what's a beautiful thing from my perspective is, I'll reach out to people I met in 2006 at a networking event, who saw me go from, a single bloke to being married to having our first child. And you've walked that together. Then when you bump into them or you reach out to them because you need them, you're like, you can catch up in 3 minutes and you're like, oh, how's your husband? How's your wife? And how's your kids? And look, personally, that is so valuable for us in business because the trust is there that when you say, I'm looking to meet this person, they'll go out of their way to find them for you and it'll fast track your business. So what are you going to be doing? Are you going to go to BNI? Are you going to go to casual contacting? Are you going to build your own? Either way, you need to go and be eyeball to eyeball with your community, right? Go and see if the local netball team, go and see if you can be part of that, be a face of it in some way, and an offer to pay for the most valuable player trophy if you can give it out at the end of the year. Go to the cricket club, go to the rugby club, go to the croquet club, whatever you need to do, but go and get involved in your community, all right? Digital age doesn't, the digital age is beautiful. We get to have broadcast a massive message, but you've still got to get eyeball to eyeball if you want to build something sustainable and you want to build something great. Did you know that this show goes onto Facebook, it goes onto YouTube, it goes onto Instagram, it goes onto iTunes, and it goes onto LinkedIn? Do me a favor, would you? Tell more people about the show so that I can spread the message. Love ya. See ya.